Okay, we can play a minigame, watch the ballad, or vamoose. Oh, we gotta watch the ballad. Which I understand is actually different than the ballad that you see in the game proper, which is kind of neat. So let's watch the ballad. The ballad of the demo of Freddy Pharkas. When the West was wild and lawless, there was once a druggist, brave and flawless, named Freddy Pharkas, a champion through and through. Now his life's the stuff of stories, of computer games with inventories, puzzles and graphics, and twisted humor too. Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas, showing you how the West was fun. Freddy Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas. Pharmacist with a gun. Gun, 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 gun. Freddy's fables an earful, but when men were men and sheep were fearful, folks down in coarse gold were heading downhill fast. Then a villain spreading mayhem comes to town and tries to scare away them. Can Freddy save them and reconcile his past? Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas, hiding out from his own dark youth. Freddy Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas, stands for justice and truth. Truth, 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 truth. Now the game of Freddy Pharkas is from old Allo, who made his mark as dad and designer of Larry's 1 through 5. But while Larry's slightly dirty, Freddy isn't anywhere as nerdy, short, lewd, or balding, nor pushing 45. Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas, digitized and in VGA. Freddy Pharkas, Freddy Pharkas. Saddle up and let's play.
There are 2 Ds in Freddy Pharkas. Epoloid.
Play. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay, that was the end of the ballad of Freddy Pharkas. Thank you very much, Tino, for the raid. Welcome, raiders. We're just about to start or actually, I guess kind of we have started the demo of Freddy Pharkas Frontier Pharmacist on our 2,500 follower special, playing through a bunch of demos. We just finished the Secret of Monkey Island demo, and now we're doing Freddy Pharkas. All these demos have unique content. Unique game content. And Bis Glaverit, thank you for the 11 months. Thanks, Bis. There are 2 Ds in Freddy. There are also 2 I's in Bad Weed. Make sure you watch Tino Bad Weed for a lot of Wii and Star Wars action. Through and through. All right, so we just sang through the ballad. Now we're gonna. By the way, so the CD, the ballad of the game of Freddy Pharkas is on the CD version. It is voiced. How do we get to the game? Anyway, it is sung. There are lyrics, so I tried to do the same sort of general voice. I think it's actually sung by Allo, isn't it? Who also may have done the music. I think it's really good. No, I don't want the demo. The ballad rather. Where is the menu? Here we go. All right, let's play a mini game. It was a fine spring day in 1888, as I recall. Course gold warn't what it used to be, what with the gold running out, and the drought, and the dust storms, and the plagues, then that freak tsunami, then the Democrats coming into office and all, but it was still a nice place to live. Up until that day, anyway. Freddy Pharkas was working in the pharmacy as usual, putting the final touches on his display of Old Snuffy's Limp Root Hair Oil Cream, a display that was getting to be the talk of the town. Suddenly his faithful Indian sidekick Srini ran into the pharmacy. Oh, thank you for the host, whoever hosted. He was all aflutter and redder than a cowboy caught with his hand in the cassava patch. Already, a terrible thing as more static is happening. The bank has been up and robberied, and the thief has been hidden up in the old abandoned gold mine. Gordon and there he is, yes, but the posse took off at 5 o'clock, and unless from you immediate action is forthcoming, the thief will be escaped, yes indeed. Dagnabbit! The old abandoned mine company should have boarded that place up ages ago. Very well, Srini, let's get cracking. You go back and make sure he doesn't leave, and I'll be there as quick as I can. What will you be going to do, Freddy? Shoot the rascal upon the back? Give him a knife to the abdomen? Whoop him up over the head, employing a bottle of Geritol? DM. All good ideas, Srini, but not my style. Nope, I'm going to seal up that mine permanently and trap that varmint for good. He just walks out. All right, so we need to... Oh, we even have to change our stuff here now. Freddy Pharkas, Pharmacist, demo. All right, so I was too busy doing the voices. What do we have to do? We have to trap the varmint in the mine, I guess is our goal. Okay. All right. Look at this. Okay, we got our glasses. This homie sign adds a real touch of friendly, folksy atmosphere to the pharmacy. It also spells pharmacy phonetically, so that most of the townsfolk can understand where they are. This is where you keep all the newest, most scientifically advanced medications safe from shoplifters. Dr. Winterhalter's magnetic effluvium tonic, Professor Munson's deep wound iodine salt balm, Chaz Burke Squire's PhD's effervescent enema granules, and the most recent discovery, Preparation G. Wait, I put trap varmint in demo. We could trap him in the demo too, so he doesn't make his way to the real game. That would be good too. Okay, good. This place looks remarkably like the pharmacy where you work, excepting, of course, that it's just a demo version. It's your iced cream stand. You thought it would attract customers. Now that deliveries of ice are so rare and most of the milking cows have died, the iced cream stand attracts mostly cockroaches. Okay, good night, Ben. Have a good one. You bought this symphonium in the hopes that it would pick up ice cream cone. Okay, right. How many times can you listen to a symphonium version of Tie a Yellow Strip of Bunting Around the New Oak Sapling? A deluxe shelving unit featuring polished mahogany, filigreed end caps, extra wide mid-height shelf, and no skid recessed legs. Shelving units for Freddy Pharkas provided by Crate and Barrel, an old used whiskey keg and termite-infested rotting timbers. It's the president's wife. She's the head of the Just Say No to Ether campaign, which is, of course, Just Say No to Drugs and Barbara Bush reference, perhaps. Although, actually, by the time the game came out, Clinton was in office, actually, 93. Some of your overstock stuff nobody wanted. Cheese Bro, Palms, Athlete's Foot, Eradicator Acid, Apex Ear Hair Wax, Dr. Lecter's Open Wound Bracer, and what? And Butler No More Tears Infected Toenail Rinse, and Tasto the Southwest Tingling Toothpaste. It's a prescription in Doc Gillespie's typical unreadable writing. You remember filling it earlier this week, but dang if you can remember what it was for or who brought it in. Okay, that actually looks like an item we could pick up, can we? You pick up the small sheet of paper. Yes, we can take it, nice. All right, what is this? Whoops. It's a green bottle.
And place it in your purse.
We did. A green bottle filled with the most incredible metal breakthrough known to science. You won't be needing any leeches in this game. Leave her where she is, as a shining beacon to all who gaze upon her. Incidentally, have you heard about her recent affair? I haven't. This looks like something we could pick up too. There's like a white rabbit's tail, or is it a knife? It's a vial. You take the vial that usually contains sulfur, a popular anti-flatulent. At the moment, you're sold out. We're sold out of anti-flatulent. Yes, you often feel like tearing this ice cream stand down and binging on the leftover toppings, but you're too concerned with maintaining your figure. Can we go to the back? Start mixing up some prescriptions? Yes, we can. I think. Yes. No? No. We're not going to be making that prescription. In the real game, you could go back there to your office, but since you haven't laid out the long green, we're not going to let you. The long green? So, okay, yeah, there is, oh, look at this. We have, oh my gosh, we have to get to 50 points. Wow, so this is like a full, fully featured demo here almost. Just missing the save and load buttons there, but other than that, it's pretty good, huh? How's the volume? A little higher? Freddy Pharkas. We got our inventory. Yeah, we got to get a progress metric. Shoot. All right, hang on. Let me do that. We actually have a progress metric. I wouldn't have thunk it for a demo like this, but here we go. We got one. What was our last progress metric that we had here? Was it a score? It was progress. We don't want that. Okay, let me fix this quickly then, hopefully. All right, let's pause it just so give me a chance to do that. Freddy Pharkas. Okay, it's out of 50 points. Bonus point for Zig the Ballad. Well, remember, for those of you who remember the real game, they give you like 500 points. Was it for getting access to the pharmacy? Because you don't start out in the pharmacy, you start out close to it. And then I forgot whether you need a key or something to get there. But eventually you do get there. And I think when you open it, they award you 500 points. And then like 5 minutes later, they remove it. They're like, you didn't think we were going to give you so many points that easily, did you? Yeah, it was pretty great. All right, cool. All right, so we got our score. Oh, I just don't have it hooked up. 1 second. Let's hook it up. How the West was won. Okay, good. All right, let's resume. So we have the empty vial, clearly marked sulfur, and vaguely remember filling this prescription last week. Unfortunately, handwriting is so hopelessly muddled that you can't see what it was or who it was for. Right. Didn't we use some sort of magnifying glass or something in the game? I'm trying to remember. Is there anything more that we can take? There looks like there might be something there. Blue pixel. Give it a shot. You grab the bottle where you usually keep saltpeter. Unfortunately, it's empty. Oh, that was an item. We do have an empty saltpeter bottle. Nice. Okay. Still no points, though. What about anything back here? Those medications can stay where they are for now. There's nothing important amongst these bottles, pills, and poultices. Gotta love the poultices. All right. Your survival instinct narrowly prevents you from using any of the items on that shelf. Rob saltpeter to pay salt, Paul. All right, let's leave for now. We can always come back if we need to. Oh, I may need to... Anyone remember the command for... Okay, never mind. I thought I might have to lock my mouse to Scum VM, but I didn't need to. We were able to get out. So is the music totally just dead? They just... Yeah, I guess so. The sign says, Pharkas Pharmacy. This must be the place. Can't you read? The sign on the door says closed. CD demo is 0 out of 999. That was the actual game score, though, right? The Tall and Thin Shop. The owner narrowly escaped town with his life when it was found he was shortchanging customers. Sheriff Checkham P. Schiff's jail and armory. Round here, though, the law is every bit as corrupt, sneaky, and conniving as the outlaws, banditos, and other politicians. So is the demo different content? Is it a different type of demo or not? As far as we know. Ooh, okay, we got sound back. This is the thick, bubbly, dark water that seems to be seeping up all over town. Nobody knows what it is, but it's foul and smelly and full of dinosaur bones, which the townsfolk have been finding and whittling down into toothpicks. Oh, the start is different, wow. It was the last train to Coarsegold and it's sinking at the station. An old water tower that used to serve the railroad when there was a railroad. What about the bubbling? Okay. The old rope is the only means of transportation over to the mine. Oh, here's the mine. Okay. Now that this end of Main Street has sunk into the swamp. Okay, I don't remember this rope. This rope may not have been part of the game proper. I don't remember crossing this flooded area. Looks like a length of unburnt fuse. Can we dig it? Will he automatically walk across? Let's see. Oh, he's going the wrong way. You're on the wrong side of the swamp. Keep your cotton-picking hands off of that thing. What is that thing? The famous coarse gold oily swamp. Such dirty, oily water. You'd think this were a toxic waste dump, only the term hasn't been invented yet. You don't remember what's in the game and what's not? Wow. It's a large bucket, big enough for one scrawny pharmacist. Perfect. Let's go inside it. Hopefully they give us points for getting on it. We shall see, we shall see. Hooah! Oh my gosh, he's sitting in it. I love it. All right, pick up the fuse. You pick up the length of unburnt fuse. Oh, we still have no points. Wow. That's rough. Rough stuff with the spare fuse. All right. Okay, can we go here? What's the deal? That's the old abandoned gold mine where the desperados hiding out. It's a dangerous place, what with the rotten timbers, cracked rock, and haphazard tunneling. I don't know how big the demo is, man. I don't know. You'd better find some way to seal it up for good. A bit of homemade black powder would probably do the trick. So we gotta seal up the mine. Okay, seal up with black... I guess by black powder, they're talking about gunpowder. So we can cause an avalanche. So we probably have to come back here. We have the fuse that we can attach to the explosive. So we're going to have to source that. I wonder if you can walk in. Do they even allow deaths in the demo? That would be amazing, because they don't allow saves, that's for sure. Have you played this? I guess you haven't. You surely must have played the Monkey Island demo, though, Matt, I would imagine. Okay, they don't allow you to walk in there. Okay. All right, so let's head back. Go to a different area. We can probably increase the walking speed here. Or not. Maybe because it was just the screen was loading. Yeah, okay. All right, let's go see if we can get into the sheriff's. Oh, is there anything in the trough? It's your ordinary water trough, favorite hangout of coarse gold horses and town drunks. In the full version of Freddy Pharkas, Frontier Pharmacist, this trough is filled with sparkling clear, pure mountain spring water. But for this demo, all you get in the trough is muddy, dirty old stagnant water with a bunch of dead flies floating on top. Cleaner water in the full game. Oh, wow, I see you can save in a demo. Look, there you go. Nice artwork. Nice. If you'd sprung for the whole shebang instead of just this here little demo, you'd be able to enter through this very door and interact with Sheriff Checkham P. Shift. For now, tough beans. Tough beans, everybody. Tough beans. Oh, here's the Coarse Gold Depot. The broken down remains of the old Coarse Gold Depot litter the south side of the street. Tough beans. All right, we got on this here screen the door to the hotel. Now that the sheriff done board the place up, you can't get this door open no how. The once grandiose Dirty Sheet Hotel, now just another vacant coarse gold business. Part of the old railroad station, an eyesore and a hazard, just like some of the ladies down at the brothel. It's a prickly pear cactus. Mom's Cafe, the only open restaurant in coarse gold. Their slogan is, Mom's Cafe, last gas for 38 miles. There's an old used Applejack barrel. Seems like somebody's been keeping dead fish in it. Can we get some dead fish? Everybody loves dead fish. No, no, no. Next Tuesday is your turn in the barrel. Oh, nice. Seems like this window's got to be replaced every couple of days. Those stuntmen from Southern California keep coming up here and throwing each other through it. The Golden Ball Saloon, where course Goldians go to socialize when there ain't nowhere else to go. Swinging saloon doors, just like in the moving pictures. That's a hitching post for horses, since all the stagecoach drivers eat at Mom's. For a while there, Mom's used to have valet parking, but he dinged one of the stagecoaches, so they lynched him. Oh, they lynched the valet, wow. That's odd, Mom's door's locked. Something's terribly wrong. Trouble is, they don't let you into these places until you buy the whole game. In other words, buy this game or Mom gets hers. Oh no, they're holding Mom hostage. Oh my gosh, otherwise they're going to kill her. Oh, we can go in the saloon though. They lied about that. We can get into these places. Sweet. Alright. Looks like somebody scratched. A roulette table for casino night. Sam Andreas' Golden Ball Saloon. It used to be a pawn shop, but the owner hawked it. It's the dice machine, sometimes known as a chuck-a-luck. You've played it. Apparently you chucked the last of your luck a long time ago. It's a moose head, the only domestic brand Sam serves. It's the Wheel of Fortune, used mostly on Wednesday nights. Casino night at the Golden Balls. That'd be Madame Overy, the lady of the house across the street. Hey, how's it going, Marty? It's a painting of Chastity, one of the girls over at Madame's. Of course, last time you did that, it cost you $20. Welcome back, Marty. It's old Doc Gillespie, stewed to the gills as usual. As Doc's fond of explaining it, hey, I gotta keep with all the latest improvements in anesthesia. It's a hat rack where the patrons hang their coats, goats, gun belts, and the occasional short stranger. Looks suspiciously like a door that leads to a part of the game that doesn't exist in this demo. So don't take a chance. It's a painting of chastity. Oh, right, we already looked at that. It's a honky-tonk piano, 82.5 keys of pure musical entertainment. The pianist gets Sundays and demos off. Yeah, no music. It's Sam Andreas, the bartender, and polite to a fault. Oh, there looks like an item here. Sam Andreas' burnished Maplewood bar. At the moment, it's spotless, except for that gaudy red box o' matches at the end of the bar. Take the matches. You pick up and pocket the box of Golden Ball Saloon matches. Now you're the envy of all your friends. Sunday and demos off. Can I take his drink too? Probably not. Other frontier pharmacists have been shot for less than touching someone else's drink. Nice. A beautiful mural from the starving artists of Coarse Gold. They used to hold sales over in the lobby of the Dirty Sheets Hotel. Can we play the piano? Sorry, only the piano player, Neville Shute, can play this piano. You know, Neville Shute, the piano player. He's doing the best he can. Wait, so that must be a pun. Maybe I mispronounced it. Neville Shute? Neville Shute? That's not the way to get on stage. It takes practice. The world-famous Golden Ball stage. Most days you can find major vaudeville acts here, bringing their own unique brands of music, comedy, dance, and magic to the folks of Coarse Gold. Oh, shoot, he's doing the best he can. Nice, thank you. Next. Some of the more popular acts include Baba Mandrill and her all-sheep chorus line, The Amazing Baloney, Bruce the Sashaying Cowboy, Mimi, Dottie, and Franny, the singing Siamese triplets with a little psoriasis, and what? And young Dogies in Trouble. The Chandelier. Most nights you can find at least one or two drunken rowdy cowheads swinging from this thing. Business has been a little slow today. All right, let's talk to the bartender. Set me up a cold frosty one, Sam. Sure thing, Freddy. 1 root beer coming up. Sam gives you a root beer. Oh, did we have that in our inventory? We still don't have any points. Wow. With all these items. It's a full root beer bottle, tinted dark to keep sunlight from deteriorating the delicate flavor of the thick, murky rotgut brew. You see, today's root bud is nothing like the root beer brewed way back when. Matches from the Golden Ball Saloon, the second most popular night spot in Coarse Gold. I'm sure the most popular is the brothel. Anything else? How about a cup of joe, Sam? Well, an international deluxe coffee coming right up. Sam hands you a mug of Java. Wow, we're just getting all the beverages without even having to pay. A mug of hazelnut mocha Java, strong enough to sober up even the most grizzled drunkard. Trouble is, what grizzled drunkard wants to be seen sipping Java? Oh, maybe we can swap it in for the beer bottle to feed this guy to whatever we need from him. So, Sam, what's shaking? Not much, Freddy. Heard about the fella what robbed Bob's bank a while back? Yep. Bad thing. Yep. Here he is hiding out in the old abandoned mine. Yep. Now, I was thinking that a fellow could pretty much seal off that mine if a fellow was to manufacture some sort of homemade bomb. Yeah. Of course, he'd need some sort of explosive powder. Maybe just mix up some saltpeter and some sulfur. Wait, hold on. So, sulfur, bit of charcoal, put it all in a metal can and attach a fuse. Yep. Okay, charcoal, can, metal can. But that'd be wrong, wouldn't it? Perhaps. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so we got our thing. We got to build bomb. Build the bomb with the saltpeter and the sulfur and so forth. And charcoal. And a metal can with the fuse. Well, we do have the fuse, is good news. And, well, yeah, we got a fuse. Okay. Anything else? So, Sam, what's shaking? Oh, the window messed up. Okay, so that just repeats. All right, so we're good with you. All right, talk to this fella. Doc Gillespie, just the man I'm looking for. What's that? I swear we should establish medical procedure. I was not negligent. No, you have me confused with someone else. I was simply looking for some assistance in my efforts to confound the forces of evil. Well, I'd love to help, Mr. Pharkas, but I'm a little blotto at the moment. I'll be happy to help you, but perhaps some other time. And with that, the doctor returns to his pet project, seeing how many shots of booze it takes to get to the center of a liver condition. Really? So are you sure we can't give you some coffee to sober you up? Never touch the stuff. It's poison. Okay, can we put it in the, in here? There's a fine bit of brain work, kid. But that thing don't work with that other thing. Okay. What about with this thing? Empty vial. No, and not with this. Oh, we have the saltpeter. I forgot we had saltpeter. Nice. So we got saltpeter. We got the fuse. And it doesn't work. Not yet, at least. Not yet. So we need sulfur, charcoal, and a metal can. This is a glass. Oh, it's an empty saltpeter bottle. Oh, shit. So we got the bottle, but not the saltpeter itself. Dagnabbit, we still need saltpeter. And that's an empty vial. Oh, and that was marked sulfur. So we have the bottles, just not the actual ingredients. Okay, this we do have. Will he drink some root beer? Though you haven't had a drink in decades, you tilt your head back and gulp down the frosty brew with all the practice savoir-faire of a real professional drunkard. I was trying to give it to the guy. But let's see if this thing works with the other thing. Coffee on. Yes. You carefully siphon the coffee into the root beer bottle. How brilliant! A drunk person might imbibe this entire bottle before realizing that it isn't root beer. Okay, tell me we still have no points. Wow. Okay, give it to him now. Thinking you're giving him a complimentary beverage, the doc quaffs your thinly disguised bottle of Java. That ought to sober him up. Too bad you didn't think of this last week, before the good doctor operated on your old friend, Phil Graves. Who filled a grave himself? Poor dear departed Phil. Oh, man. Doc. Frederick Pharkas, I know you. Yes, you do, and it's nice to see you recognize me for once. I need something from you. Glad to help you out if I can, Frederick. What do you need from me? I don't know. What do we need from you? Oh, we need to give him the prescription, probably, right? I remember in the game you had to give him some manner to read it. Forgot whether it was a magnifying glass or something. Ah, that was a prescription for saltpeter. I gave it to Madame Overy a few days back in order to cool the ardor of that overeager blacksmith. I hope for her sake that it was efficacious. Oh, perhaps so. Can you refill up our saltpeter, please? Doc, can I get some sodium nitrate from you? Love to oblige, Freddy, but I'm fresh out. What about some sulfur? That thing don't work with that other thing. Wait, where's the hotspot of this? Oh, shit. Oh, he filled our vial with sulfur. I couldn't get the right hotspot on, but... Alright, so he did have a full vial of sulfur, courtesy of the doc. Alright, we got sulfur. We still don't have any points, though. That's crazy. What the hell? 0 points we're stuck on. And we got matches. Okay, so that's the light diffuse. Yeah, we're still on 0. What the heck? Alright, let's talk to the Madame. Say, Madame Overy. Not now, Freddy Pharkas, and watch where you move. I'm looking for something. Lose our contact? Worse, I've lost my imported Italian mole from Fredericks of Bakersfield. All my sex appeal and my delicate high-class looks. Lost! If you see it, you will return it to me, won't you, sweetie? Pardon me for commenting, ma'am, but isn't that just a little teensy thing? Couldn't you use like a speck of mud or something? Oh, shit, I skipped over it. Oh, go ahead, dignify it. What was it? Found your mole yet, madam? No, I most certainly have not, and I dare say I'm at the end of my wits about it. So we gotta find her mole. Shit. Or maybe we get a replacement mole with the with some mud. Are you sure it's not this speck down here? Line up this pixel with that pixel? No, okay, it's not. We gotta find the madam's mole. Or get a replacement, maybe. Man, I can't type at all today. Very scandalous. Alright, so we don't have anything that would help with that yet. Okay. Alright, so we'll be back. We can't go back here, right? We locked it before you started playing. See, in the demo version, there's nothing but limbo out there. In the real game, it takes you to a very important screen.
Saltpeter is bad for your penis, kids. Just say no.
I will, BDR. Thank you for the advice. I will. Thank you for that 100 bits, BDR. Appreciate it. Just say no to saltpeter. 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 All right, let's walk over yonder to the left. This is our second one. We did Monkey Island. The first bank of Bob. Hard to imagine somebody knocking over this place, what with the tight security and all. That there wagon was left by this guy from Serenia, who could never get the dang thing repaired. It's just an old fence. It's Smithy's blacksmith shop. You recall asking Smithy if he was going to think up something more original to call himself than Smithy. What happened directly afterwards is kind of a blur, but you recall it took old Doc Gillespie 3 hours to remove the horseshoe. Smithy's got one of the old local horses up on blocks. Hope it's not another one of those lube jobs. Yuck. Oh, he's going up to talk to Smithy? Maybe he'll have charcoal for us. That's Smithy, the blacksmith, owner of Smithy's Blacksmith Shop. How do you suppose he got that name? It's Smithy's fire pit. Okay, let's talk to him. Hey, Smithy. Farkas, ain't seen your scrawny hide lately. Yep, well, I'm just a mite concerned about that bank robber holed up at the old abandoned gold mine. Would you be amenable to helping me bring that thieving rapscallion to justice? Sorry, Farkas, but I'm a steel-driving man, not a crook-catching man. Then I'm a-gonna pay me a visit to Madame. 5th time this week, too. Well, thanks anyway, Smithy. Big help you are. Hey, we all got our jobs to do, Farkas. Don't you put none of your fancy East Coast guilt trips on me. I ain't falling for it. Guilt trips. Touch him. Quit touching me, Pharkas. We're manly men around here. Nice. So can I take some of your fire? You don't need to do any cauterizing of any major limbs today. That's too bad. Alright, let's go in the bank. The bank is closed for demo day. Buy the real game and we'll let you in. If we feel like it. Nice. Can we get something from the trough? You swish your hand around in the filthy water, but there's nothing except the 10% of horse spit at the bottom. Feels real stately and official, like a bank. Hey, can't let you do that, Pharkas. You're not a member of the Smithies Union. I'll show you, Smithy. Hey, Smithy! Pharkas, ain't seen you. Oh, okay, this just repeats. Alright, can we go down here? See what areas they give us access to. Yes, they can. Or not. There's a lot more to see and do over in that direction, but only if you have the real version of the game, not this little bogus one. Alright, how about up top? I can't believe we still have 0 points. Maybe they're going to give us all the 50 right at the end or something. Okay, so can't also go that way. Can we go to the left? To the left, to the right. Nope. Okay, so maybe we've seen all the screens, maybe? What is this item here to the bottom of the door? Is that a thing or just a straight pixel? No, okay, straight pixel. Alright, is there anything we want to give Smithy? We have the fuse, way to light the fuse. We have the sulfur, we need saltpeter though. And that was the prescription for Madam. Maybe we could get it from Madam? If we give her the prescription? Because maybe she'll have some left over. So we should have tried that. All right, so let's give her the prescription or the bottle. See what she says, if anything. Because we must have filled it for her, right? That does look vaguely familiar, Freddy darling. But please, can't you see I'm all in a tizzy? Ask me about it later. Really, later? What about the bottle? No. A. Just what am I supposed to do with this? Aw, damn. All right, we got to come back and ask you later. All right. So we probably missed something in the... or we're supposed to ask her after we find her mole or whatever. Pharkas. Freddy Pharkas. Thank you for the host, Retrograde Time. Retrograde Time. Retrograde Time. Playing all the games that he can. And some more Retrograde Time. Oh, Retrograde Time. Streaming every weekday on twitch.tv. Sorry, not the best at ad-libbing. But yes, thank you, Floppy, for hooting Retrograde Tom. And thank you, Tom, for the host. How's Might and Magic 3 going, Tom? Recorded. Yeah, nice little promo for you, huh? Quarantine day 6. Oh my god. All right, yeah, so we can't get in there. All right, so we must be missing some stuff from our pharmacy. Oh, man. Yeah, for those that missed it, we did sing there is a separate ballad of the demo of Freddy Pharkas, which differs than the regular ballad of Freddy Pharkas. And we did sing that at the beginning of the game, or of the demo. You won't need any limp root hair oil, cream, or Rustler stove chocolates today. They are already arranged in a pleasing yet efficient manner. A manner most befitting this pharmacy. Okay. Check every shelf. Yeah, we've done that. You wouldn't recommend any of these medications to your worst enemy. Yes, you often... All right, we did the stand. This I don't think I read fully. The Symphonium hasn't worked since 1885, when old Manny Rivberg put his fist through it. That old Manny Rivberg, he just keeps rolling along. Okay. Do we need a pixel hunter? But it's hung so well. Quit picking at everything. That's the sign of an obsessive-compulsive personality disorder. OCPD. I'll pick at anything I want to pick at, including myself, my own damn nose. You hitch up your pants and straighten your duds. At least someone in this town still tries to cut a dashing figure. Cutting some figures all over town. What about these Coke bottle glasses? Okay, that's just the ice cream stand. All right, so it looks like we have everything. Unless this thing is a little thing there. No, that's the liquid hair oil. All right, so can we not fill it up? That thing don't work with that other thing. Too bad, wow. All right, so it looks like we've done, and we can't go to the back, so I don't see any other items here. Interesting. So we still need charcoal. The charcoal must be getting at the blacksmiths, right? So I guess let's take a closer look there. And I wrote down saltpeter, but it's saltpeter. Saltpeter. We can't go in the cafe or the bank or the store. Probably gonna find a metal cannon, like a trash somewhere. All right, he's going over there. It's long been stripped down. There ain't nothing working on it worth taking. That's too bad. At least he's like going to places. Uh-oh, Smithy's gonna be mighty sore if you take his saddle. Well, can we ask him about, do you have any leftover saltpeter, sir? Ooh, pretty bottle, Pharkas. Now run along and play. What about his anvil? Oh, that's Smithy. Quit touching me, Pharkas. We're manly men around here. And so we can't get his, there's no charcoal there. I wonder if you could light up the fuse. That thing don't work with that other thing. We still have no points. That's crazy. Yeah, different content. So we're doing a bunch of demos, Tom, for our 2,500 follower special, and they're all demos with different content than the game's proper. So we did. We started the night with Secret of Monkey Island. Now we got Freddy Pharkas, and what's the next one? Maybe Flight of the Amazon Queen. Slam dunk. All right, we can't go there. Can we? We can't light the fuse, can we? We cannot, at least not yet. A perfect thought. Only thing being that you got to attach the fuse to something first before you should light it. We got to light it first. All right, I think we got to find that mole. It's probably a pixel hunt in the saloon. Freddy Pharkas. Freddy Pharkas. Yep, Space Quest 6 is our last one. We also got Full Throttle on the list, and Titanic Adventure Out of Time, and Quest for Glory 5, and Jack in the Dark. That's Sam's property. Keep your prescription filling hands off it. You had enough of roulette last week at casino night. It won't do you any good. The dice are missing, and it isn't casino night. You're tempted to spin the wheel and shout, big money, big money. However, it's not Wednesday, and the gambling laws are strictly observed here. Yeah, wouldn't it be? It wouldn't do to be caught walking off with somebody's hat, coat, gun belt, or whatever. Let's touch the doctor. Please remove your hand from my immediate vicinity. Much obliged. How about your immediate vicinity, madam? Why, Frederick Pharkas, I do declare, I simply can't remember the last time you touched me. In public, in broad daylight. So in private, at night, we've done our fair share of touching the madam. Say, Madam Ovary. Not now, Freddy Pharkas, and what? Look where you move. I'm looking for something. All right, the contact. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, let's see, because I think we did skip something. If you see it, you will return it to me, won't you, sweetie? Yeah, a speck of mud. Oh, go ahead. Oh, she refused to dignify it with an answer. So maybe we need to get mud from the mud pit. Maybe it's not something you could find here, even though there are, like, pixels that here and there. Yeah, let's see if we can get some mud from the mud pit. And then we'll pass it off as a... as her mole, her Italian imported mole. That'll be nice. So does anyone know, does the floppy version of the game, does it have music playing throughout or not really? See if we can just keep your cotton picking hands off that thing. I guess it's kind of oily, so it's not exactly mud. So I can't get that. Maybe from one of the troughs then? Yeah, oily water. We got an old water tower. Last train. Was it here maybe? No. They don't want us our hands on that thing. Alright, so let's search the town for some mud. Walk. Thank you. Okay. You stick your hand into a stagnant water and all you get is a damp, muddy forearm with lots of dead flies stuck to it. Well, do we get the mud? We don't even get the mud from our forum. You leave East Main Street be. It ain't hurting nobody. Oh, look, there's a guy there banging his cup. There's nothing there right now except big old iron bars, which ain't coming loose no matter how hard you tugs. It ain't talking. You give yourself a good talking to. No, I want to talk to the guy that was banging his mug. It ain't talking, damn. So where the heck can we get to some mud from? See, this is like vaguely, because I remember there was a puzzle in Freddy Pharkas to, Oh, dude, walk, please. There was a puzzle where you had to, like, see the prescription. Oh, okay. Maybe I can I use arrow keys? Oh, you can use arrow keys to walk. Perfect. Okay, good. We already tried getting fish from the barrel. Now, if you took the room, where would you stand? There's nothing under those boards but critters that would like nothing better than for you to stick your hand under there. Wait, what is it? Well, now, a portable hitching post wouldn't be very effective at keeping the horses from straying, would it? Okay. And we can't get into Mom's. That's odds. Mom's door's locked. Something's terribly wrong. Hey, how's it going, Hugs? You yanked the knob a few times, no luck. Then you try to open the hotel door, no luck there either. So where the heck is this mud that I think we might need? Where is the mud? I want some mud. We already tried sticking our hand in this here trough, and he goes to the other trough instead. Yeah, horse spit. Yep, solid fence. Can't even get the hay. Smithies. You get yourself a handful of splinters for your troubles. Can you go in the barn? I don't remember doing that in the game. Alright, would you like some sulfur, sir? Perfect. Sprinkle a little sulfur around the store and what? And nothing. Forget about it. Alright, and he doesn't have saltpeter. Oh, right. Yeah, we already tried that. You couldn't fill our prescription for us, could you? I can't read a word of this, Pharkas. Oh, maybe if we use the prescription on our own door. Maybe? Maybe he can go to the back and get some? I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. Freddy Pharkas needs some gold. And some saltpeter to make a bomb. Mixing in the sulfur and charcoal in the metal can. Use your prescription in the back. That thing don't work with that other thing. Fill the prescription, damn you, Pharkas. Quit slacking off. And we don't even got any darn horses here. Alright, I guess we gotta go inside then. I couldn't find any mud. So it must be something inside the saloon, I guess. Thought that was a no-brainer. So it looks like you got access to, what, 2 interior locations. And then, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 exteriors? So 6 in total. Doc, now that you're sober, let me give you something to think about. You're a man of medicine, somebody we all look up to. We entrust you with our health, our well-being, our very lives. It's vitally important that a man in your position remain alert at all times. If you don't, disaster may result. A botched prescription, an incorrect diagnosis, Dare I say it, mistake during surgery. Editor's footnote. This is what's called foreshadowing. Look it up. You'll understand it better when you play the full game. Anyway, I'm simply trying to impress upon you the need for sobriety. Perhaps you can take this brief moment of lucidity to mend your ways, straighten up, and become the upstanding, clear-headed thinker we all know you are. What do you say? Frederick, my boy, you're absolutely right. I have been a sot and inebriated, untrusty lowlife. Shall we have a little something to celebrate my newfound adherence to the straight and narrow? A bit of the bubbly, perhaps. Barkeep, around over here for me and my inspiring friend. When I feel like it. I think I skipped a thing of dialogue. Oh yeah, okay, here it goes. Back. I'm hereby turning over a new leaf. Okay, that was, we missed it. All right, and what about the prescription? So he gave it to Madame Ovary, and you hope for her scare that was efficacious. But then when we talked to her, she didn't mention anything about it. Or she did, but... All right, we got to find the mole. And if you give her this, it looks vaguely familiar. Ask me about it later. Okay, so we need the mold before we can get it from her. Got it. And then he said he was out of saltpeter, right? Yeah, he's fresh out. Okay, got it. Quarantine. Excited for quarantine day 10. Costume accessories. Elvira 2 is close to qualifying for the Legacy queue. How close is it, Marvel? How close is it? All right, let me look at the specs here, see if one of them's a mole. The specs. The Lady of the Hour across the street. She even has a red speck down here. The burnished maple wood bar. Honky tonk piano. Right. Just one of the ruggish, rough-hewn tables in the saloon. This one is reserved for the heavy drinkers, as are they all. 16 more for Dalmatians. Yeah, but that'll be pretty far down the Legacy queue, right? Sam is stocked the bar with every brand of cheap whiskey listed in the Mr. Fresno Saloon Keeper's Guide. All right, talk to him. How about a cup of joe? All right. Oh, you can get more coffee. Wow, interesting. Yeah, the homemade bomb. So we need saltpeter, sulfur, charcoal, metal can. So we still need the medical charcoal and the saltpeter. But we have. Oh wait, we have the sulfur. Okay. Yep. And we haven't found a can either. You'd think that just there would be like one lying around, but you've got more important things to do right now than play with those balls. Like play with the doctor's balls. Not necessarily, because there's still like several dozen games to get through on the Legacy queue. So what we've also seen too is a lot of times games get near the top of the viewer queue or even the raffle queue. And then it's only one person moving it up there. And once it gets up there and people see, okay, it's close, now I'll invest Cedric's in it. And then other people will then start supporting it. Not always, but a lot of the time that happens. Oh, Elvira needs 13 more. Okay. All right, I don't know what's going on here. We could try... Do you have any? Saltpeter. Nice jar. Cobalt blue. Probably cost you a few pennies at a flea market. So, I just thought you might like to see it. Oh, well, thanks for thinking of me. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh. Should we give more coffee to what's-his-face? Sulfur looks good, Freddy. Any other chemicals you wanted to share with me? Or were you just especially proud of this one? Mostly proud of this one, actually. Looks like Doc's handwriting to me, but what do I know? I'm a bartender, not a licensed graphologist. Licensed graphologist. Yeah, give coffee to Madam. Don't give that to me right now, Freddy. Can't you see I'm simply having a conniption fit? Honestly. No, thank you. I never drink coffee. Dulls the senses and muddles the thought processes. But can we drink it? You toss back the coffee. Cafe hazelnut mocha. That bartender, Jean-Luc, has really good taste. Okay, so we can get coffee back. Should we give coffee to the blacksmith? Maybe. That thing don't work with that other thing. Or maybe, okay, it wouldn't serve as the metal can either. Dag nabbit. Where is this stupid... So the problem we're having right now is the moles. Doc is looking a little less schnockered than he usually does, thanks to your quick thinking and clever manipulation of the objects in your handy saddleback. Well, thank you, game. I'm going to search around here just in case it fell in the area. Yeah, I don't know where this mole is or if we have to find mud. We're not finding it. Maybe we can make it with coffee somehow, or... I don't know, because it's like at least brown. Try giving coffee to Smithy. Yep, smells like the prissy hazelnut coffee crap they give away down at the Golden Balls. Golden Balls. All right, pretty bottle. All right, we already did that. Pretty bottle. Them's the matches they give away down to the Golden Balls. 2. Looks like you got yourself a short fuse there, Pharkas. Har! Hey, Borizzle. You're trying to get restless working from home? I'm not. That's for sure. I can't read a word of this, Pharkas. Can we talk to the horse? Hi, old paint. How are you? The horse only replies with a neigh. Deadly X Pizza, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Must be one of those naysayers. Now I'm getting paranoid that any of these little brown speck pixels could be a mole. What do you want to go rooting around the dirt fire? Oh, that whole thing is the bank. Okay. I'm not a member of the Smithies Union. Damn. You know, we can't walk anywhere there. Can't light the fuse. Okay. So where are we getting this, where are we going to get this metal can from? We already stuck our hand in the barrel. Freddy Pharkas. Those rails are buried 2 feet deep. They're not going anywhere. Oh, you can't do your job from home, BDR? So are you going in? Are you going into work, BDR? Yeah, I need this guy. You have to get way close to grab that. Oh, is that the can? Oh, shit. Okay, so maybe that actually is a thing. All right, I'm gonna... You cruelly snatched the tin can from the sheriff's prisoner. Maybe now I'll cut out that racket, which we barely heard. We still don't have any score. That's ridiculous. They must just give us all the score at the end. All right, I'm going to give out 2 Cedrics because we got the can and we made the root beer thing and we got the sulfur. So that's actually 3. All right, so we got the metal can, the tin can. So now all we need is the saltpeter and this charcoal. And probably the mole to get the saltpeter, I'm guessing. So really, charcoal. Let's see, can we pour the sulfur in the can? You put the sulfur into the can. Nice. Can we stick the fuse in there too, or no? You can't get the fuse to stay in the can unless the can is filled with something first. Here's a hint. You'll need to fill the can with the 3 ingredients needed to make homemade gunpowder. Right. And the coffee is not one of those. Okay. All right, very good. So we did get the metal can. Now we got to get some mud. I'm guessing the saltpeter we can get from the madam once we get the mole, which could be mud or most likely is the mud. Refurbishes natural gas meters. Oh, so you got to do the refurbishment. Yeah, makes sense. We did, Comfy Guy. We did. We wouldn't be moving on to another game. We never move on to a new game without beating the prior game. For sure. Never. Maybe there's something across the way here. Are there any other hotspots? Yeah. The old rope is the only means. Right. We read all that before. Train tracks. A train must have come through this away. A shrubbery? Dramatic orchestra hit. Gasp from the onlookers. Monty Python. You don't feel like taking the train. Besides, it ain't going anywhere. Yeah, can we get inside the train? Oh, thank you, comfy guy. Oh, I'm very much done with Chronicles of the Sword. Very much done with it. You can't reach it. It's empty. One way or another, give it up. All right. What about right here for the water bank? No. So I can't, anywhere where there would be mud, we can't get mud. Maybe I can use a empty bottle to get some in here. Throw it into the swamp. Nonsense. That's an authentic souvenir of the Old West. Yeah, maybe we need to bottle maybe we do need to use the trough, but we need to bottle it up first. To like actually carry it over there. That's possible. You can't fit the playhouse in the jar. No, that's okay, I can't suck that in there. Damn it. The playhouse. Pip's Playhouse. Where is the okay, we can't do that. Alright, you can't fill this up here or anything. Coffee will not resurrect the tall and thin shop, but nice thought. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, you know what? Well, saltpeter would be there. The charcoal you would think would be at Smithy's. It's got to be there. We got to do something with Smithy. By the way, does the guy ever show up here or not really? He's not going to show up again, right? Now that we took away his tin can. Oh, Georgia isn't quarantined yet. Oh. Yeah, well the point is, yeah, you want to get out in front of it. You don't want to wait until it's too late, because when there are cases, that means it's already too late. It should be proactive measures, which is the problem throughout most of the country, is they waited until there were cases reported. Like more than a few, and then by then it was too late. Because again, the data that's coming in of the number of cases is generally about 2 weeks past. Like the cases that you see now, like 20,000 in New York alone, there are 20,000. That was the case 2 weeks ago, meaning there are exponentially more cases in New York at the currently. Oh, I didn't want to go back in there, but all right, fine. Would you like some coffee, ma'am? Yeah, she doesn't want anything. So I don't know where where this mole is. Let me just read again what she said, just in case there's anything. Italian mole from Fredericks of Bakersfield. If you see it, you will return it. She said mole, right? Speck of mud or something. Okay, yeah, no, I didn't miss anything. Speck of mud. That's why I was trying to get some mud. 800 cases. Wow, yeah, that's already a lot. And 26 deaths, and they still haven't done any quarantine? Wow. Okay, let's try to get from the Smithy, because the Smithy doesn't seem to have any dependency. I'm trying to get mud. I think I need to get mud. But I can't get no mud. Maybe, wait, hold on. Try the, it was fish in here, right? In the barrel. The thing don't work with the other thing. Dag nabbit. Don't work with that other thing. Okay. That jar will come in handy later. Okay. So, hoping it would come in handy now. Now, dagnabbit. What is he actually working on here? There's an anvil. Do we know what he's banging out? No, you can't actually look at whatever he's working on. Okay. Some of these fire pit. I can't. Can we put anything in the fire? Pour coffee in the fire. You consider dousing the fire pit with coffee, but that would spoil the lovely aroma of the fire pit. Okay, yeah. Damn. He won't let us touch him. Touch me. Fine tin can you got yourself, Pharkas. Ain't you clever? Now, scram. Oh, what about the thing in his back there? His little handkerchief? Is there another? This here's the western leg of Main Street. Off to the left, you can see what's left of the bridge over Blackwater Creek. Yonder south lies the old ore house, and Bellin Street leads north to the bluff. We can't go to any of those locations, of course. That ain't nothing. The horses get let to this. Making them drink it is a whole nother problem, mostly because Smithy don't have an outhouse nearby. Yeah, so that's just horse spit. Oh, it's filthy water. That's the same thing. Okay. We can't touch anything else. We have a saddle. Been riding bareback. Ah, man. It's good, solid, hard-packed, old Western dirt from an authentic Western town. Oh, I'd like some. If we can pour water on it and make some mud ourselves. Maybe, yeah, if we overturn the spit thing, it'll mix in with the dirt. How could we do that, though? Dagnabbit. There's no place where it's wet. And I can't get the fish. I took the room where would you stand? Certainly you could end up with a really big I can't say it, it's too easy. Wow. I don't remember seeing that one in the game. It's a prickly pear cactus, and careful, you could end up with a really big Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. It ain't talking. And Mom's being held hostage. We'll get hers. Maybe there has to be more we can do at our pharmacy, no? See, this is a muddy forearm and it's stagnant water. And I ain't hurting nobody. You bang the tin can on the playhouse, but nothing happens. No. That thing don't work with that other thing. It don't work. Sorry, no can do. Well, maybe we don't need mud. I could be wrong about that. Maybe we actually do have to legit find the mole. Or get creative. Maybe it's like coffee on something to make something brown. We don't really have any other items, though. It doesn't work on anything else that we have. Okay, door to your back office. Overstock. Savvy druggists like you eschew the use of trashy medicinals like this. If you pick it up, all the luck will run out of the bottom. What? Quit picking at everything. You don't need any of these items, and even if you did, they've expired. Lamproot oil. You briefly consider shoplifting some of these items, but hey, technically you already own them, so where's the thrill? You don't need any underarm oatmeal packs. You took care of that little problem this morning. Nice. Okay, nothing important there. I won't be needing any medications. All right. Non-dairy creamer in that coffee. Yes, you often feel like tearing it down, yada yada. We were going to put in this elaborate animation of you touching the giant finger, like the creation of Adam mural on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel depicting God touching Adam's finger and all these lightning bolts crackling around. But screw it. No need to turn on the lamp. The dry rot gives off a dandy phosphorescent glow. Huh. Alright then. Yeah, it doesn't look like we missed anything here. I don't know. President's wife. Saint Joseph, patron saint of chewable aspirin. Did you or do you plan to play the text-based ones? Yeah, we've already played Gold Rush, yes. And this is just the demo. We already played Freddy Pharkas, the regular game. This is the demo, which actually has some unique content and puzzles, which is a little bit trickier than we bargained for sure. But yeah, we have played through Gold Rush and Black Cauldron and the early Space Quest and King's Quest and Police Quest games. So we've done most of the text-based Sierra games. Wait, what was I just looking at? Oh, this is one of the eastern legs of Main Street. Ain't she a beaut? In the real game, the street would go on and on for 8 screens, smoothly scrolling from one block to the another. You'll have to take our word for that, though. Yes, we will. St. Joseph is an aspirin brand. Oh, really? Isn't there like a Saint something Wart? What is it? Saint something Wart. Saint... Someone knows. But welcome in, Poop Deck. Welcome in. St. John's, thank you. I know it's something with a J, but St. Joseph didn't sound right. All right, and we can't bottle any of this up. No, we can't. That thing don't work with that other thing. I doubt we needed the coffee anymore. The coffee was to sober up the doctor, which we did. Shoot. All right, so looks like whatever we have to do is going to be at the Smithies and in the saloon. Unless we have to like pixel. I mean, we've already seemingly pixel hunted practically every screen. That's an herb. Thank you. And thank you, Ambersine, for putting the list there in chat. Sam's property, keep your prescription filling hands off of it. It's glued to the floor by thousands of layers of mostly dried beer. It's not the way to get on stage. It takes practice, practice, practice. Walk on stage. Ba 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 ba. She's probably like standing on it or something. Maybe I have to make her move. How would we do that? I think we gave her every item. Brute force her though, just in case we didn't. Just what am I supposed to do with this? Don't give that to me right now, Freddy. Can't you see I'm standing in your way and I refuse to give you the mole or the saltpeter that you need? I'm on a tizzy. Ask me about it later. I'm having a conniption fit, oh dear. That thing don't work with that other thing. Hey, Retro Game Nut. Yes, we are playing the demo, which is different than the regular game. For sure. Perhaps just as challenging. I remember being... we actually used more than average hints on Freddy Pharkas. That's why, like, I remember there were some game design issues I had with it. As funny as it is, I mean, it's very entertaining. Like, the script is brilliant, but... Yeah, not the talkie version. This is the floppy version. Floppy demo. We're getting beat up by the demo. We still have 0 points, which is ridiculous. I think they're just going to give us all the points at the end. Because clearly we've already done like 2 or 3 puzzles. For sure. The moose is out of reach. It wouldn't do to be caught off walking with somebody's hat, coat, gun belt, or whatever. And there's no more we can do with the doctor. He's talking about... Oh, feeling better, doctor? I don't know what came over me. All of a sudden I feel most peculiar. It's called sobriety. Ah, interesting. Now what can I do you for? I'm looking for a little help. Always glad to help. Now, son, what do you need? Well, I'm not sure exactly. Well, my boy, pardon me for saying, but that's a bit vague. Why not come on back when you've got a clear notion of just what it is you're after? Fair enough, Doc. I'll be back. Well, I do know. I'm after some saltpeter, sir. Right, but you're fresh out. And then with the prescription... Well, actually... What do you say first about the can? A can apparently made of some metallic substance. Thank goodness I'm here for you, Frederick, or you couldn't find your proboscis in front of your visage. That thing don't work with that other thing. Yeah, the overeager blacksmith. Oh, because the blacksmith was like had too much of a libido. Interesting. Cool the ardor. So how would she have gone about that? Interesting. Interesting. No, how do you give it to him? Where's the hotspot on this box? All right, I guess you can't give him matches. What can I tell you? He's not gonna. He's not gonna take more coffee. So the only thing we hadn't given to him is the. No, you can't give him that either. Okay, got it. I just tried drinking water with a closed water bottle. So I do see these specs, but they're not the mole. You got more important things to do than play with those balls. Afternoon, Freddy. What can I get you? What can I get you? Alright, then he goes into the whole thing about the bank and the robber. And we can't get any of your stuff. Yeah, you try taking one of those bottles and you'll be staring down the wrong end of Sam's famous sawed-off shotgun. We might as well brute force him too. They're on the house, Freddy. Feel free. Well, thank you, Sam. Thank you. A fuse. Nice. Mine is longer, but of course you had no way of knowing that. Awesome. Just awesome. What's the problem? Too cold? Too hot? Not enough real Jamaican flavor? Well, sorry, it's all we've got. Carlos the coffee man didn't come around this month. Too bad, Carlos. Too bad. A tin can. Freddy, if I had a goat, he'd be very grateful, I'm sure. But I don't. So you hang on to this, okay? Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah, thanks for thinking of me with the bottle. And then he just says it about the doc, yeah. Right, all right. So we brute forced all the characters here, and Smitty. So yeah, we may need to ask for in. I don't know. I tried to get Mud to replace as a replacement for the mole, and I tried to get the spec. Oh, I wasn't trying to touch you. I was trying to touch this whatever this black thing was. Why, Freddy Pharkas, I do declare. I have been called last time. Wait, she's got a no mole right there. What are you talking about? Oh, wow. So it's like a wide hotspot. Big money, big money. Big money. I wish we had robbed another one. Oh, wait. If she moves. So that red speck doesn't move as she turns. Okay, no. Can't do it. Can't do it. So how do we get her in a tizzy? Off the tizzy. Watch remove. I'm looking for something. Maybe we need like something to focus on the floor so we can see it, like the like a magnifying glass effect. But we don't have any glass. Dignify it. Dignify it. So we still don't have any other item. I mean, unless we could use the bottle to... No, it doesn't work. Maybe can we get... and we can't get his glass here, huh? No, we can't. We cannot. Are there even walkthroughs for this demo? there has to be out there for Sierra, I would think. There would be. Neville, shoot. So we can't play the piano. Sam's properties everywhere. There's nothing. We can't feel up the pool table. Get some chips. Chips. Damn. That'll be $20 for a quick field of painting. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm thinking it has to be the case bomber since nothing else has happened. That's got to be what happens. We can also just quickly brute force all of our stuff. Just to make sure we didn't miss. But the saltpeter container is empty. I know, we got to fill it. So he said it's sodium nitrate. I'm not sure how else we could go about that. This is going to go in the tin can later. Same with the matches. But I'm doing it just to rule it out. Okay, and then the coffee. Well, coffee we probably don't need to use again, but... Alright, so at least we just confirmed that. So there are no inventory combinations to be made. We've used all the items on all the characters. We've tried to get mud to no avail. Man, why is the volume... I can barely hear anything. In fact, most of the time, nothing at all. Knowing that you would never have pushed this button unless you wanted to know more about Freddy Pharkas, we've decided not to tell you anything. Buy the game if you want to know more. Just joshing ya. Freddy Pharkas, Frontier Pharmacist, is the first comedy western in computer game history. And unless you do your part, it may be the last. Actually, I guess it wasn't the last, right? Because you had Dust and some others. It'll be available in the spring of 1993 and will support 256 color VGA. Oh, I missed the last. Or your very own copy, your Visa MasterCard. Or Pharkas card. Nice. This demo was designed by Josh Mandel and Al Lowe, programmed by Cindy Swafford, Steve Conrad, and William Shockley, executed art-wise by Bob Gleason, Reuben Haunt, Phi Williams, no relation, and Karen Young, composed by Aubrey Hodges, and quality checked for value and consistency by Mike Pickinky. Additional art assistance by yada yada. Additional screens by additional personnel. Meanwhile, back at the demo, we get hosted by Sting X2. Sting, thank you for the host. Buzz. How'd it go in the playoffs, Sting? Oh, wait, there's nothing under that sidewalk except mud, snakes, and scorpions. None of which you feel like handling right at this moment. Yeah, Sting's doing the Sony experience playing through the PlayStation 1 and 4 catalogs on Madden 20. Madden NFL 20 on the PS4. You won the Super Bowl in overtime on a QB rollout to the right diving in the end zone. Oh, wow. Near the end of the game? In the fourth quarter? It is going to be mighty sore. So here's actually mud. It's good, solid, hard-packed old western dirt from an authentic old western town that we can't scoop up in any way. Thing don't work with that other thing. Even under the boards, there's mud, snakes, and scorpions. He doesn't feel like handling the mud, so maybe the mud's just not a thing. Maybe I actually have to find her mole. So the only other way I could think is coffee on something, but we need something to color it brown. I don't know how else we'd get a mole replacement. There's a honeybee, but no bee. Oh, was you guys gonna heft that thing up and lug it with you? Think again, Pharmacist. Oh, maybe you have to, like, steal his thing when he's leaning over or something. You know, just remember, like, we had to take the, No, you can't do it. Oh, you definitely plaque Madam's fancy schmancy imported mole off of Smithy's puss? Hey, how'd you get that there? Thanks, Pharkas. I didn't want no sissified mole cluttering up my rugged frontier features. Wait. What is a puss? What is a puss? Oh my gosh. Our music volume? No, our music volume looks like, oh, it's all the way up there. There was music at the beginning of the game, just not recently. I looked into that one. Oh, his face? So wow, he was smooching with the madam, huh? We didn't get any points for it, but... Oh really? I never heard that expression before. Alright, looks like we finally got the mole, finally. And it did not involve getting mud. Oh man. Yeah, it's different than the actual game. Oh man, look how tiny that is in the inventory. A fancy imported Italian mole. All right, give it to what's her face? Oh, that's true. That's true, Comfy. You darling hunk of pharmacist, you found my mole. I could just kiss you to death. Well, now, ma'am, I was just doing my duty. Well, this little old mole means more to me than a peck of cowhands on payday. And anything you want, Frederick, you just name it. It's yourn. Now that you mention it, madam, there is one little thing I could use. Oh, yeah? Anything you want, just name it. Well, if I could just have a bit of that saltpeter back I prescribed for you a while back, I'd be much obliged. Well, I was saving it for the blacksmith. He does like to roughhouse, you know. But I owes you one, Frederick Pharkas. Do you have something appropriate to put it in? Oh, shit, I forgot. I didn't see what he said, but probably yes, the tin can. Take that silly thing away, Freddy. Oh, the actual jar, of course. Here you go, madam. If you could fill this up with saltpeter, I'd be much obliged. It's all yours, Frederick. Madam Overy fills your saltpeter jar with saltpeter and hands it back to you. Oh, man. So now it's some saltpeter, full saltpeter, in fact, graciously provided by the ever-thankful and re-mollified Madam Overy. Put it in the can. You sprinkle the saltpeter into the can. Nice. All right, so now all we need is the charcoal. Tin can filled with saltpeter and sulfur. All right, so charcoal time, huh? Probably again the blacksmith, but we'll see. Smithy. Madam, thanks again for the saltpeter. It suits my present needs perfectly. Anytime, you thrilling specimen of apothecary science, you. Now just don't take too much of it yourself, honey. I was counting on seeing you after the hoedown Friday night. Okay. And then there's nothing to do with the doctor. Feeling better, Doc. All right, the peculiar sobriety. Okay, so he still doesn't know. Oh, that I think must be the precursor to getting the prescription filled. Yeah, okay. All right, so yeah, I think we got to go deal with. Hopefully, the Smithy conversation will be different now. Let's see. Every night is a BDR. Every night is a hoedown for her. Wow. Wow. Okay, he's gone. There must be charcoal here. Smithy seems to have left the fire die out. He must have gone back to fetch another mole. When one fire dies, another flares. Grab the charcoal. Grab the charcoal. You poke around in the embers of Smithy's fire pit and you find some nice crumbly charcoal. There we go. Nice lumps of fresh from the forged charcoal, the professional blacksmith's choice since 1822. Here we go. Now throw it in the can. You crumble the charcoal into the can. And it's a tin can filled with sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. Why, this thing might explode if only there was some way to light it. Oh, but there is. There is. Put the fuse into the can. You attach the fuse to the can. Why, it's a homemade bomb, just like Ma used to make, if your Ma was Ma Barker. Unlit bomb. All right, now let's head over to the old abandoned mine. Black powder. Yeah, gunpowder in the tin can. That's why we gotta stuff it shut, BDR. If that is your real name. Ba 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 ba. Ta-da, apothecary. Look at him go right across the rope. There he is. All right. So let's stuff this tin can. That thing don't work with that other thing. Do I got you just light it here, right here now? You light the fuse. This is getting exciting. Throw it in there real good like. He didn't even take cover. Yep, that's how Freddy saved the day. He dropped that home-built bomb right down into the shaft, sealing up the entrance to that mine for good. The bandito, along with his untold tens of dollars in loot, was doomed to rot forever in the dank recesses and endless tunnels of the old mine until he found the exit. Oh, did I forget to tell you about the exit? Yeah, Freddy done sealed up the entrance real good, but he forgot to seal up the exit. Had to make sure there's adequate airflow, you know, to keep the miners comfy in the summer. Oh, well, you still won the demo with, let's say 49 out of 50 points. I wonder if there's a way to get perfect 50. Probably not. Anyway, thanks for living out the demonstration version of the legend of my old pal, Freddy Pharkas. Be sure to watch the ballad now if you haven't already. And keep the sores off in your saddle. Never counts your money at the table. And stuff like that there. Oh, there it is. Freddy Pharkas, Frontier Pharmacist. The demo. And we did watch the ballad. What a ballad it was. It's time to vamos. But first, we gotta give 10 to Cedric's. Hee-haw! Round them doggies. Oh man, so the score was just a troll. You couldn't do anything until the end. Wow. So yeah, like that was probably better than Monkey Island in the sense that you had some actual real puzzle solving rather than just exploring. Oh man. The drug is brave and flawed by any Pharkas. Oh man. And I enjoyed they even did their own ballad too. So this they did a lot of effort for. A lot of effort. I appreciate that with some new puzzles. Very nice. Very, very nice. That's the thing about the game, though, for Freddy Pharkas. I loved the humor and the writing in the game. It was just awesome. But there were just, like, puzzles like that where it's, like, tiny areas and you have to do stuff which isn't necessarily always logical. So the game design can't quite live up to the writing. The demo's readme rewards you 1 extra point for bothering to read the readme. Oh, really? That's hilarious. Which you probably can't access in the, if you play it via Scum. Yeah, that's funny. Alright, let's vamoose. Quit a coward, yellow belly. We're gonna be quitting. We're quitting tonight. Oh, at least for now. And so, yeah. There it is. Oh, this doesn't want to play after all that. Oh, because I had to reload the thing. Oh my gosh. There we go. After 1 hour and 30 minutes, Freddy Pharkas, Frontier Pharmacist, the demo has been prescribed. We finally found the Italian mole on the face of old Blackie Puss. We're able to get the saltpeter, the charcoal, the sulfur, mix it into a tin can from the jail, blow up the old mine, to snuff out the robber to little effect. Yeah, underrated title. And this is what it's cool to these demos because it's part of the game that you probably never would otherwise would see. All right, very cool. So that was more Freddy Pharkas. Yeah, instead of just the first level. Yeah, did a whole more development.